next offering way off the plate. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, start of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Over. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at-bat.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And here is Cedric Mullins. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. That's hard hit on the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
The Orioles down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
The pitch. Got him. 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nathaniel Lowe. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
At the belt and fires. And a curve is down and in.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 1 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Time in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 down. Here's Leody Taveras. On the line, base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Rangers lead 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Strike one. Mateo, in his fifth season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Puts a bunt down. Low. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Jordan Westburg will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And now Gunnar Henderson. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Righty to the plate. Gets the bunt down the right side. Low. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
You'll one. And fouled off. Two on, one out. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. He was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Out to short. Base hit. One run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Orioles down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big two-out hit.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins puts a bunt down. So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. A bunt and it's popped up. And that's the third out. They get 2 and draw even again. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. Burns back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And a ball evens the count. And he deals. Popped up. Gets under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ground ball right side, could be two. On to O'Hearn. And Garcia is out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And that one finds its way through. Mullins whips it back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Down the third baseman, Josh Young. And that one fouled off.
They might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
2 on, 2 outs. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in the tough.
All set for the top of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Not in time. He legs it out. 1 down. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one for strike 1. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a sac bunt here. Simeon. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Henderson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
At the plate. Hard hit right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now 4. Burns back to work. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 28.
Now, Jonah Heim. This to third. Rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Leody Taveras. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Line drive, base hit.
In a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Durant swings through it for strike 1. High fly ball, shallow right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now here is Cedric Mullins. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That's to 3rd, Young. Zips it across, and the Orioles set down in. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, right side. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Seager stands in now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now here is Adolis Garcia with the tying run at the plate. Here the bottom of the 7th. Grounder might be 2. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Carter. That one the other way. And a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at 3rd. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And now Josh Young.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground, right side. Base hit. One run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and one out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And it gets by him. One runs in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with two out. Next to hit, Leody Taveras. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they scored. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. And the right-hander back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And out number one on the ground.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Big one been tagged on him, and that's out number two. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. And a swing and a miss there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one hooked foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. He goes down looking. Nothing doing this time. And we're back. Bottom of the eighth. Leading off, Ezekiel Duran. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. So into his eighth inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And the batter now, Marcus Simeon. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back. And wait, 2 strikes. The sort of pitch you're hoping for. Made a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Swings through that one for strike two.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Garcia swings through it for strike one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. So next in for Texas, Evan Carter. Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And here it comes. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Evaldi back to work. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. And here's a slow roller. Fires home for 1. Over to first, safe.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.